From the longest golf shot on the Great Wall of China to the largest basketball trick shot over the Hoover Dam, here are some of the most expensive stunts Dude Perfect has recorded.
Cool Not Cool has gone to the next level. You better walk yourself, boy!
That looks amazing.
Yeah, do that all the time.
Let's start off with the longest basketball shot. So, we all know that Dude Perfect is the best at one thing, setting world records. I mean, they have set hundreds of them. Okay, maybe not that many, but you get the point. But you know what? It isn't that easy. Sure, everybody knows that setting a world record is a big deal and a lot of work. If it wasn't, everybody would be scrambling to get their names written in the Guinness Book of World Records, not just Dude Perfect. But I don't think they realize just how much time and effort goes into it, not to mention money, a lot of money. And boy, does Dude Perfect have that. As one of the most famous YouTubers in the world and a following of more than 57 million, they make a lot of money. And guess what? A good lot of it goes towards their own videos. As I said, there's usually a reason why one person only has one world record. It falls down to talent, luck, or a lot of dedication. Whatever the reason behind the record, it takes way more than these three things to make multiple records like Dude Perfect. Want an example? Remember the world's longest basketball shot video that sent everyone into a frenzy? It wasn't even a long video, but it still cost a lot of money to produce. $50,000 to be precise. Yep, you heard that right. I'll let you process that for a bit. I mean, sure, the shot was performed at the top of the AT&T, but it was just one ball, right? Not really. It's just that you saw one ball. In reality, it would have taken dozens of attempts to set the record and maybe even more. But hey, at least they get to tell people they shot a ball from 214 feet. Even professional basketball players wouldn't be able to do that. Fortunately for them, they aren't the only ones having their sport records stolen. Dude Perfect also holds the record for the longest golf shot. That's a lot of long shots. And guess where this one was made? The Great Wall of China. So we went from Texas to China. I bet a lot of money goes into the travel costs alone. And that's not all. Keep in mind that the Great Wall of China is one of the greatest ancient walls. Not to mention, it's a very popular tourist attraction. Imagine getting all of those people out of the way just to hit a golf ball. The world's longest golf shot probably took a lot of space. You can only guess how much money was spent to make this happen. If you guessed $80,000, you were right. That's an expensive game of golf. At least it was quite a unique golf ball. And while we're on the topic of long shots, let's not forget about the world's longest trick shots. Here we go again. It's the same cycle of travel costs, equipment, and an expensive choice of location. If you're thinking, holy hell, is that a zip line in the middle of the Arizona desert? Yes it is. There was even a golf cart and a basketball hoop to boot. And now you're probably thinking, that must have cost a lot. Once again, yes it did. $100,000 in fact. It wasn't the only trick shot with zip lines where they don't belong, but at least this one was in a stadium in Texas rather than the desert. And somehow, that cost more. Instead of a golf cart and a basketball hoop, this time we had a golf cart and a football goalpost. Making the largest football trick shot cost Dude Perfect $150,000. But this record isn't the one that cost the team the most. I know, $150,000, and there's still more? There is. The world's longest basketball trick shot was made with the help of a zip line, a basketball hoop, and a football goalpost, and it cost them $200,000. So if you're thinking making world records is easy, you might want to go check your bank account and see if you have $200,000. Well, at least you know that Dude Perfect spends a lot of money on their videos, but that doesn't mean they don't have any to spare. In fact, their life is pretty lavish. Well, I guess that's to be expected with a $50 million net worth. Not to mention that they've made appearances on major networks such as ESPN's E60, First Take, and Around the Horn. They've even met famous athletes. That's not all. They've even released a number of mobile games such as Dude Perfect in 2011, then Dude Perfect 2.
The worst accent impressions, just ask anybody. Here we go. Go. Shoot.
Wow.
Way too much.
The purple hose,
You look like Blake Griffin in your character.
Let me get my character. Gotta change. Let's
Doors.
equip that bad boy. All right, here we go.
And later Endless Ducker.
And Seems to be a common theme here at Team Kobe. Hey, don't worry, Kobe. Tell him like you always do. I'll be back, guys. It gets harder and harder to believe. Team Kobe.
Oh yeah, this is a record beater.
You are cruising right now. Oh!
Oh, wow.
See, that was good timing. Oh! Wow.
Okay, this is a hard one.
Wow, this is it.
All of these things either earn them money or are possible because they have a lot of it. In fact, they've got enough money to dream up something like the Dude Perfect theme park that they've recently revealed in a video. That theme park's going to cost $100 million to build. Sheesh, that's a lot of money. But I guess a world-famous YouTube channel with over 50 million subscribers can afford it, huh? I mean, according to Dude Perfect, hundreds of cities are already showing their interest in the park. Well, it's understandable. The theme park will allow its guests to recreate trick shots that have been seen in Dude Perfect videos.
Me, Purple Hoser.
Dude, head to 13. We're looking golden over here.
I gotta say, good call on the pizza, Ty. He's definitely peeing.
Nobody could steal that spotlight.
It includes things like playing 100-pin bowling, throwing baseballs through moving cars, and smashing golf balls toward glass panes. One can only imagine how much tourism something like this could generate in a city, since both YouTube fans and sports fanatics will flock to the park. Fans have already shown an overwhelming positive response to the entire project. It still hasn't been decided where the park will be opened, with the group searching for a good spot in Texas. Texas isn't the only option, though. In fact, they've already gotten an offer to open the park in Louisville from its mayor, Craig Greenberg. With all that money and fame come many advantages and disadvantages. Well, one of the advantages is that the gang has met and teamed up with tons of famous people. It all started when they teamed up with Tyreek Evans to support his Rookie of the Year campaign. This, later on, opened the doors for partnerships with people like Luke Bryan, Serena Williams, Morgan Beck, to name a few. All these prominent personalities appearing on their channel have dramatically increased their sales and, in doing so, their net worth. Now, we already know that they spend a ton of money on their stunts for videos, but they've also got a philanthropic side to them. They're known for doing charity work along with their popular trick shot videos. During the COVID-19 pandemic, they gave away useful stuff like sanitizers, hand soaps, toilet paper, etc. They also raised money for charities by live streaming videos during the quarantine. They collected over $85,000 and donated it to the American Red Cross and Feeding America. Another time, they helped renovate a park in New York and worked with Compassion International to save the environment. They often incorporate charity giving with their own videos. In one of their trick shot videos, they sponsored a child from Compassion International for every 100,000 views they got on their video. Well, that video got over 20 million views, so I guess it's safe to say they sponsored a lot of children. Well, these are Dude Perfect's most costly trick shots and other ways they spend their money. See you guys at the next one.